Good morning, everybody. My name is Arturo Sanchez, and today I'm going to be talking to you about exercising at home. Now, the reason why I'm going to be focusing on this topic today is because coming from a person like myself who's physically fit and physically active on a day-to-day basis, I always come across those people who don't exercise at all. Now, today I'm going to be covering a couple points in regards to that, of why they can't work out and how they can work out. Now, before I begin, I want to mention I'm currently 22 years old. I began taking exercising more seriously when I was 16. I'm currently in the military, so the military requires me to be fit. However, I do it by choice, so it's a plus for me and the military. And I also came across the same issue that many other people face. I didn't have a gym to go to growing up, and I use that as an excuse of why not to exercise. However, my journey to the healthy lifestyle that I live now began here at home, just with a simple equipment such as a dumbbell and a bench. Now, with that being said, I'm going to be covering 3 points in regards to exercising at home. Point number 1, exercising at home and its benefits. Point number 2, statistics about exercising. And point number 3, I'm going to be showing you examples of easy workouts that you can do at home. Now, point number 1, exercising at home and its benefits. Now, I got this information from www.fitnesshealth101.com. Pretty much, it's a website that just gives you general information about exercising and the benefits that it gives you. Now, exercising is a topic that we come across on a day-to-day basis. Now, we always have those people who do exercise on a daily basis and those who don't. And those who don't always give the reason that they just don't have time to fit into their schedule. I understand that people work, they're busy, they go to school, and they have family kids to take care of. And I totally understand that. However, I'm not saying to put exercising before all that. However, I do want to mention that you gotta put exercise in there somewhere, because being healthy and being active on a day-to-day basis will affect you in the long run. Now, exercising at home, the benefits that you get out of it is that you get to not leave your family at all. They'll be there with you, and you don't have to leave them unattended. And also, you don't have to spend money on equipment. You don't have to spend money on a membership to go to a gym. You don't have to travel. You're on your own time. And if you're a little self-conscious, you have low self-esteem in regards to your body and how you feel of how others will think of you, that it's a good thing on you to work at home, because you'll be there working on yourself. Nobody will be there to see you, judge you if that's how you feel. So that's a plus that you get out of it. Now, my point number 2 is statistics. Now, they say that 1 of 3 Americans are obese. Now, but actually, before I mention that, I just wanted to mention that I got this information from www.fitness.gov. Pretty much is a website that's ran by the government. It provides just general information to those individuals and families who don't have knowledge on fitness. It provides programs and plans that you can do. So, like I was saying, for the statistics, it said that 1 out of 3 Americans are obese. So, for those who are obese, those are people who are just really huge. Those people are affected by their weight. It affects their daily life. That means they can't drive to certain places, they can't eat, they can't run. A lot of them have a lot of disabilities. They have just a lot of problems to face on a day-to-day basis. And 1 of 3 Americans, and that's just saying that there's about like 300 million people in America right now. So 1 out of 3, that's saying that 100 million people are obese. 100 million, so that's a lot of people. And also, it says that less than 5% of adults participate in 30 minutes of physical activity each day. So 5% of adults. And it said that there's about 242 million people in America. So if you're saying that there's only 5% that only do physical activities on a day-to-day basis, that's only about 12 million out of 242 million people who don't exercise. So that's saying that around 230 million people don't exercise. That's a lot of people. You think 100 people is a lot in a room? Think about over just 100 million. Just a million people, 1,000 people is a lot. So there's no reason why you should be part of that group. There should never be a reason why you should be part of the group. You should always try to better yourself and always exercise on a day-to-day basis. And it says that children nowadays spend more time, or they spend about 7 hours or more on a day-to-day basis watching TV, playing games, being on the computer, being on the phone. And that's a bad thing, because instead of doing all that stuff, they can be exercising. Because something that people need to realize is that all these children that are growing up, these little kids will be the future of our nation. So these people will be the ones working our jobs that we're currently working. They'll be running our schools. They'll be going to school, and they'll be raising the future kids to come. And if they have no knowledge on being physically fit, then for the time to come, all the people that are going to be growing up are going to be obese, and that's the last thing that we all want. And then now comes to my third main point. I'm going to be showing you just a couple examples of what you can do at home. It's really simple. All you need is a piece of equipment, but all you really do need is just your motivation and your dedication. Now, here I have is my pull-up bar. It's a pull-up bar designed to be hanged on doors. It's something that you can do at home, designed for home or at work where we have time. And it's really simple how to put together. It comes in a box. You can get these at your local Walmart or at a local fitness retail store for maybe about $15–20, or you can get them online for a better deal. However, to put them together is really easy. It comes with the tools in the box. It comes with the guide manual inside it too as well, and it only takes about 5 minutes every time to put it together. Now it's really simple how to put it together. You just put it right here, hang on the other side, put both sides here, and it's that easy. It just hangs. So I'm going to be showing you just a few examples of stuff that you can do just using this one little piece of equipment. For example, a lot of people like to gain a lot of muscle on their back. It's really easy. You can just do easy pull-ups. I'll be showing you an example. And it's nothing to worry about. It holds a lot of weight. So you can go up, go down, and also you can work out your other muscle part, your biceps. You just got to be creative and do whatever you can to work out. It's just that easy. Or however, a lot of people like to focus on losing weight, burning fat. And you can also do that as well, but you just got to know what you're doing. Go down and raise your knees up to your stomach. And it's that easy, and that's just one couple methods that you can do just from hanging the pull-up bar on the door. However, you can use it for other things too as well. You can also use it as a sit-up bar, so you can lay it down and you can do a couple sit-ups. So with that being there, that's just one piece of equipment that you can use to do a couple of workouts. The pull-up bar is just one thing. You can grab a yoga mat. You can grab one of those big bouncy balls to help with your flexibility. You can grab a bench. You can grab a dumbbell. And these are those are just a few workouts out of 100 that you can do. And if you don't have any knowledge on that, you can just go online, go on Google, just look up how to do easy workouts at home, and it'll be really easy to pop up. Now, with that being said, this comes into my speech. It's just to show that if you really want to work out, if you want to better yourself, you gotta go after it. If you want to better yourself, all it takes is about $15, buy a piece of equipment, and you'll be able to do as many workouts as you can. But you also got to remember, you only live once. So why live it unhealthy when you can just live it as freely in a positive attitude? So with that being said, this comes to end to my presentation. And I hope I inspired at least some of you to better yourselves and to exercise more at home on a day-to-day basis, because nothing, only good comes out of it instead of bad. So I hope you all have a good day. Bye.